With people in the gym, what I find is some of the limiting factor is actually the knee not being able to come over the toe. Okay, and when the knee can't come over the toe, what ends up happening is people come down and the lower back, it takes most of the load through here. So the first thing to do with this is actually mobilize the ankle. You take 1 foot backwards, 1 foot forwards, and then from here, you're really trying to draw your heel down towards the ground, lift your toes upwards. Okay? Then you're resting your toes back down again, and then I'm going to lift again. This is actively stretching my calf muscles by using the opposite muscle. Okay, so anterior tibialis has been used to stretch my very tight calf muscles. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. One of my favourite movements is a squat, and it really allows me to assess what's going on in someone's body, especially if they've got a presentation of lower back pain, knee, hip, or calf or ankle pain. So, in a squat, how do you know how wide your feet should be? Well, there are a couple of ways of doing this. One is you jump, okay, and where your feet land, that's normally where your feet should be. The other thing to look at is if you come down into a squat and you notice your knees want to fall in or come outwards, then I would then start to adjust someone and start to bring the feet slightly wider or slightly closer. If I see someone and they come into a squat and their back wants to do this, normally I take the feet slightly wider and then do the same thing again. As you can see with my back, I can keep my back upright with that movement. The other thing that I do is I tend to put a wedge underneath people's feet. So the mat is going to be the wedge, okay? And then as I come down into a squat position, this is quite comfortable for me to do, and it actually allows me to keep my back really straight. So if I turn to the side, same thing, I've got the wedge underneath my feet, I come down, and as you can see, my back is fairly straight and I'm able to get my hips backwards. Okay. These are a few tips and tricks for squats.